Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Miriam Manzo. I thought today we would talk about adding luxury to your life. This is a continuation of our video, Tips to Add Luxury to Your Home. I'll leave the link here. But today we're talking about simple things that you can do, some of which cost no money at all, to add luxury to your life. So let's start from the top, where I think that the most luxurious thing we can do for our life is to take care of our mental health. So let's start with how my day looks like and how I take care of my mental health by adding luxury to my life. So the first thing I think is so important is to have a dedicated spot to start and end your day. As you all know, if you've seen my bathroom, I have my makeup table, and it is the best part of my day is starting and ending my time there, where I'm taking care and self-nurturing myself. Even in my stagings, I tend to like to put a small console table with a chair and mirror in primary suites so that potential homeowners can see that spot, and it feels luxurious to know that you have that dedicated spot for yourself. The next thing is, every day, no matter what the plans for my day is, I dress up. So whether I'm spending the day in the office down in my basement, or whether I'm seeing clients, or just going out for a walk or grocery shopping, I make sure to dress to the level of luxury that I want for myself. You will very rarely see me in sweatpants, and even if I have shorts, I'm gonna have a coordinating blouse and a belt. So even when I'm casual, I try to up it a notch. I always try to live life that if you can't dress up for yourself, then who is more important than doing that? So going with that is a luxurious purse. For me, my accessories, as you've seen through my videos, are one of the key components to the way I dress. Accessories are so important, and for me, as you've read in my bio, I search the world for beautiful purses. So today's sponsor, teddyblake, is one of my favorite brands for luxury purses for so many reasons. Teddyblake bags are made in the same ateliers in Italy as some of your other big brand bags, but the difference here is you are saving thousands of dollars by not paying for the big brand names, but you are getting all the quality, the leathers themselves, the attention to detail, the hardware that is on this bag. And I mean, it just goes on. This is a beautiful printed croc bag, and I had a hard time deciding on one of their bags, and I'll tell you why. The selection is incredible. Their designers are looking to some of the most current and desired bags in the marketplace, and they are giving you that style. And then the quality, as I said, is incredible. So their website is very user-friendly. There's a questionnaire. If you're having a hard time deciding what the best bag for you is, then you answer the questionnaire, and that helps lead you to the right style bag for you. And then they have information on the types of leather. So if durability is what you're looking for, it's going to direct you to the right type of leather. For me, a bag has to take me from morning to night. If I'm going to invest in anything that is high-end, I want to make sure that I'm getting the style and quality that's going to give me longevity, but also the versatility during the day that I'm going to use this bag. For example, this one, I can use it crossbody, and I can take that shopping during the day, and then by taking the strap off, I have a beautiful bag for dinner in the evening. So this is what I believe that luxury is: quality, versatility, and great style. So today you can take a look at their website, and by using the code TBMiriam30, you will get $30 off your purchase of a teddyblake bag. I promise you, you will not be disappointed in the luxury this brings to your life. Next up is organization. We've talked about how important organization is to luxury as well as to mental health. So in my closet, I love to have all of my hangers the same. My dresses are all on velvet hangers, my pants are all on wood hangers, and then I use the white plastic hangers for all my blouses. And then every 6 months to a year, I actually weed through my closets and I really take a harsh look at what I'm wearing, what I'm not wearing, what fits and what doesn't. If it doesn't fit and it can be altered, then I do that. If not, it's put aside, either given away completely if it is dated, or put aside. I'll give myself 6 months to see if I feel more comfortable in it, and then it is gone from there. I find that having a lighter load in your closet, whether it's your clothes, your shoes, or your accessories, helps clear your mind and really allows you to see what it is that you have and what it is that you need when going shopping. So with organization, there's, it doesn't matter the level of beauty I bring to your home. If it doesn't function well, I always say I haven't done the best job I can do. So you have to think about the way you use your rooms. That's such an important conversation to have with yourself when designing a room or with your designer. But it's the little things that matter. So for example, if your entryway is always a mishmash of thrown jackets and keys and shoes all over the place, it's probably because you don't have areas dedicated for that. So in an entryway, I always try to think about where shoes are going to go when they are taken off when you get home, but then easily found when you're leaving the next morning. Same with coats. And then for keys, I always try to keep a beautiful bowl or box on a table near the entrance. Now, you have to know the way you live. If you drop your keys to the right and I put a bowl for you 10 feet down on your left, you're probably not going to use that bowl. You're going to drop it to the right. So when you're thinking about designing your own spaces and curating them, think about how you use the space and what would make walking through and living through that space easier. Bowls, boxes, trays, these are things that I truly believe in every room of the house, because I really think that when you corral items, you tend to only keep what you need, and then it helps you with staying focused and with memory and, again, living luxury. A well-lit room for me is another huge luxury. One of my pet peeves is walking into a new project or a staging and walking into a dimly lit room, or especially a closet. So changing all the light bulbs in your house. Go with the highest wattage possible for that lamp fixture. And make sure to replace all burnt out light bulbs. This sounds so easy to do, but for some reason, I can't tell you how many houses I walk into where half the bulbs are out and people are struggling to see, but they don't think of something so simple. Now, when it comes to a light fixture, you have to take a look at the number of bulbs and the maximum wattage when replacing lights. You want to try, if it's your only source of light, to go with the maximum wattage that you can possibly get. So for a bedroom, I'd like to see minimum 200 watts, which means you would need a light fixture that has two 100 bulb lights for that room. The other thing is your draperies. So we've done a video on how to select draperies. I'll leave the link for that one as well. This is such an important part of design, because not only are draperies adding beauty to the space, but they are there for function. Now, one of the mistakes I see a lot of people make is that they have these very heavy draperies in the room in multiple layers, and then the room is dark and you have to put a light bulb on in order to see anything. Open those drapes. Lighten up is my advice to most people. Go with a lighter look in your drapery, whether it's a blind and side panels or sheers. Allow the light in. This is one of the most beautiful things you can bring to a room, is natural light. A simple way to add luxury to your life is to change up the small things in your room. Not everybody has the budget to redo an entire room from head to toe, But most of us can make small changes that will make a huge difference, not only to the room itself, but to your perspective of how the room looks. So small changes like lampshades. Lampshades, like everything else, have a lifespan. You may start looking at your lampshade and thinking, it looks dark, it looks dingy. It probably is. Lighten up with a new lampshade. Just be sure to match the shape of the lamp to the shape of the lampshade that you're going with, and that the size and scale works with your existing lamp. Carpets are another thing. Again, like everything else, carpets get dated and they get old. So by changing the carpet, this is one of the biggest changes you can actually make to a room, is it will bring an entire new look to your furniture suite that you already have existing, and again, to your perspective of how the room looks. An easy swap out is pillows. This is so simple. A lot of people tend to do this. They have a spring set and they have a winter set of pillows. And for that, it's nice when you're switching to those winters, you're bringing in more cozy fabrics, more texture. But then you can, don't forget, if you're using neutrals, which is to me another luxury, decorating with neutrals, you can now change up the look of those neutrals with something as simple as swapping out your pillows. And don't forget, my favorite pillow fill is a down fill or a gel fill pillow, so that it gives you that really luxurious sunk in feel when you're leaning on it. And one of the best tricks that I can tell you to use with pillows is to size up with your insert. So if your pillow covering is 20 by 20, you're going to put a 22 by 22 insert into that, and that's what's going to give you that beautiful plump pillow looking, which is so inviting to lay down on or lean against. Another easy fix is swapping out the hardware on your furniture. This is one that is so simple and adds so much value to your existing furniture, is swapping out the hardware. So currently we all know that brass is the rage. So a simple trick is to take your silver knobs off and swap them out for brass. This is a way to make the room and piece look more current. Now, remember, if you have a handle rather than a knob, you need to know the center to center point of the screws in order to buy the appropriate handle size. And remember that if you're taking a wood piece of furniture and refinishing it, if you are painting that furniture, you can have them fill the holes of the handles so that you can now buy new knobs or larger handles, longer handles, if that's the look that you're going for. Just be sure to tell the painter to put dowels into the old holes so that the paint doesn't sink in and show where the existing holes were. One of my favorite ways to add luxury is to eat in the dining room. Now, this is something everybody loves. Everybody loves getting the family together at holidays and eating at the dining room. It just seems to make the food taste better and the company more enjoyable. But why are we saving special moments like that for holidays or having an excuse? Why not make an excuse every day to treat ourselves to that luxury? So one of the things I like to do is have my girlfriends and their daughters over for breakfast in the dining room. All we do is we have coffee and orange juice with store-bought muffins and bagels, but it's an opportunity for me to bring out my fine china, my silver, my crystal, and to not only have that specialness for myself, but to show my guests that they are special for no other reason than they are in my life. So that's a great way to be luxury, is stop saving your jewelry, stop saving your crystal and your silver for special occasions, and treat yourself every day. Make it a special occasion and that you are special. And then add flowers to your life. So again, we can't all afford flowers on a weekly basis, fresh flowers. We can bring faux flowers into our life. As you know, that is one of my favorite things to do. But once in a while, I like to treat myself for no reason at all to a bouquet of flowers. I'm not waiting for anybody to give them to me. It is my gift to myself, because Again, luxury is about enjoying the little things in life as much as the big things. I hope I've given you some good ideas for bringing luxury in your life in both small ways and big ways. Remember, living a luxurious life isn't necessarily about how much money you have. It's more about how much self-worth you have, and living luxuriously every day is something that everybody can do. Please don't forget to like and click that bell icon to be notified of our future videos. Leave a comment, let us know what luxury means to you and how you think we're doing, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Miriam Manzo. I'll see you next time.